Hello, well, welcome back, viewers. We were actually asking the question to one of the founder directors here, how can you help a business develop? And I think we haven't quite finished off there. I'm going to ask you the question of marketing and how do you help a business develop in terms of marketing, etc.?
It depends. We have got in-house graphic designer, so it depends on the package that they want. Is it total rebranding, or is it just a bit of awareness through social media? Because obviously some of these restaurants are not thoroughly capitalizing on the online market as for yet. Even though online market is such big, I think our Indian curry industry especially is lacking behind. It is lacking behind. So what we got is an in-house graphic designer who does apps, web design, online ordering systems. As Buddha mentioned before, the iCoop software is tailor-made to the particular business. So whatever they want, however they want it. And it's something different from, obviously, the orthodox way is now to just install a Just Eat machine. Yeah, that's the orthodox way, but this is more tailored to the specific business. So the app, all that. It depends on what package you want, really. How far in marketing is is your business already, and how far do you want to take it?
Yeah, definitely. Do you want to add something to that?
No, he's covered most important parts, really. It is tailored to your business. It does exactly what you want it to do. You know, like, not exactly, but, you know, like, for example, if you've got 5 businesses, you want to be at home, like in a room like this right now with the screens there, and you just want to know what's going on in your business, rather than chasing your bills, one's gone missing. It's all on the database, it's on your phone. Do you know what I mean? Everything's there. It's about giving yourself security. If you're a director, it's about buying some security. What is this product offering? Is it offering us security? And yes, it is. It's offering you security.
That's brilliant. Okay, I'm going to come back onto Mr. Iqbal Shah now. Mr. Iqbal Shah, can you tell us a bit of your involvement in
I'm the key founder and the director of the iCoop Software Limited. I provide the installing all the softwares in the restaurants, takeaways, even hair salons, shops around wherever they are.
Okay.
I do installings and I take the sales online and I take it offline as well.
Okay, that's very nice. Okay, you've just mentioned hair salon, so it's not just restaurants, is it?
No.
It's businesses from any walk of life.
Again, back to the name. It's why it's not called Bangladeshi Directors Club, you know, or such directors club. It's directors for whoever. If you've got a business, join in. There's something here for you, definitely.
I can see a picture here. Basically, if you just keep it Bangladesh Directors Club, it's quite difficult.
You're narrowing your customers down.
Yeah, because it's all about
definitely,
networking,
because come on,
rubbing shoulders with the right people. You know, you might have a supplier, who's not a Bangladeshi, but he's a supplier. Is crucial for the businesses, so you can't really limit it. I understand. I can see the picture. That's really nice.
And to be honest, to provide a nationwide service, we are in in corporations with high agencies. You know, like nationwide service providers. To provide our services nationally, we have to have nationwide suppliers.
Okay. Obviously, we covered the marketing. There's nothing else we want to talk about marketing here.
I do want to mention something little bit about the marketing. I know people out there with the businesses, they think, oh, I've not got the funding, I'm short of 10 grand, I'm short of X amount to do this, to do that. Real part is you don't really need that much money to do the marketing, you know. It's actually about getting the leaflets, taking them out. The word, the word of mouth goes a long way away. Go into your local Tesco, Asda's, and keep a record of your clients. You know, there's lots of things you can do. Integrate yourself with Facebook. We are so lucky the times we're in, right? We're in the digital times. We're definitely in the digital times. We're not in the paper times. We're cutting down trees to, produce this. No, that's bad. That's bad. And then, it comes into knowledge perspection. I don't want to go into that department now. So the business part, use it digitally. It's a digital world. Market yourself digitally. Do you know what I mean? Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. Put yourself out there.
That's very nice.
Why spend money?
That's very much true. Yeah. I mean, one of the things I always say to our restaurateurs that where possible, try and utilize the online platform. It's very, very important because I think that we're still lacking on that side. Okay, trying to create business, new ventures, definitely difficult in the current climate. You provide assistance, okay, other than the halal finance. Say, for example, someone has a business that they want to set up, but don't require the finance, but become a member of the Directors Business Club. And how would you assist them in terms of getting that off the ground? When I mean that, other than the marketing and all that, in terms of actually physically getting the business off the ground.
Would you like me to answer that?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
As I envisage it anyway, and I think we've discussed it briefly.
Yeah, we've
So I don't really want to go into huge detail, but if you like, where I said we have the entrepreneurs here and the investors, we may have an entrepreneur, as you said, who doesn't have any money, so that's why he's looking for the investment. But the investor here is maybe looking to offer business services, maybe more than just pure finance. So it work on the same basis, really. We're just kind of networking. So it's not always about the finance.
Yes.
We're there to offer business solutions and kind of establish this entrepreneurship in society and social development.
Yeah.
So it's not always about money, as the brother said. It's also about just bringing people together, and ideas can then flourish. I mean, this idea came about just by talking.
Yeah.
We weren't talking about money or finance as such. It was just people coming together with different ideas, and then things could flourish from there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I was actually looking for in your answer, actually, to be honest. It's about the networking.
It's definitely the
It's
network.
about putting the right people with the right people.
Definitely.
Because when we're starting off a business, it's not necessarily we'll know all our suppliers.
Yeah.
We won't know all our customers. And by being part of such club,
It's easy.
it's so much easier.
Basically, all they've got to do now is knock on our door and say, right, look, I've got that XYZ amount of money, I want to open a business. Well, mainly, they come here knocking on doors saying takeaway, so it's easy. They've got all the supplies like A to Z.
And obviously we'll give them advice as well, you know, point
Definitely
them to the
give them
right
advice.
direction, you know, for time. If you've got any, obviously not all services require money, you could just point them to the right direction. So get in touch with that person, get in touch with that, he'll do your accounts, he'll do your business rates or whatever. So in that sense, and also be realistic about it, because some people do have big ambitions to do loads of businesses, but obviously risk element as well in that.
Yeah.
So if I could have, if we or anyone could advise them of the risk element, it helps the person as well.
Definitely.
Think about it.
Yeah, no, I think, you know, you guys being quite young, you know, have got a brilliant platform put together here for businesses, especially our young entrepreneurs. You know, we're on the same level there. You know, it will be a very good solution. If you have ideas or anything, please be in touch with NTV. We'll put you in touch with the Directors Business Club or any such clubs. We're happy to do that, and I'm sure the Directors Business Club will be happy to hear from you in regards. I know you're involved with the Business Friends of NTV, and they're holding their recognition ceremony in the Great Manchester on the 2nd of October 2016. Are you part of this?
Yes, we are part of
Okay.
the Business Friends of NTV on the 2nd of October, in fact. Directors Business Club is part of that,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, all the directors under that club want to be part of the Business Friends of NTV.
And we are encouraging all business owners within local area, even though you're not part of Directors of Business
Business
Club,
Club.
please
Attend,
attend.
definitely.
Please try and
Yeah.
attend.
Definitely come
We've
and
had a very
attend. Come meet us, have some
successful
words.
event in Birmingham, and it was absolutely brilliant. We've had so many phone calls coming afterwards saying that, you know, it was brilliant, they've been able to network, etc. Effectively, what we're trying to do is do exactly what you're doing, but in a one-off event.
So
where
is this more like a road show?
it's like a road show, yeah. We're going to have road shows, and then obviously we've got the live event happening on the 2nd of
And
October.
where is it happening in Manchester again?
At the Pavilion banquet.
Which one?
Yeah, sorry, we have got the invitation. It's at the
Yeah.
Eastern Pavilion.
Oh, that Eastern Pavilion.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's
okay.
Eastern Pavilion in Oldham.
Okay. About the financing, I want to come back onto the financing, Yusuf. How would you see these projects taking place, you know, in terms of profits and loss? You know, what sort of profit share would they want if a business was to invest into another business?
In terms of profit and loss sharing, obviously that's the theory, if you like. So the actual percentage would be depends upon the project, depends upon the people involved. So the actual details, they relate to a case-by-case basis. They're judged on a case-by-case basis, if you like, and very personal to the people involved. But the main thing here is we're just trying to assist them in establishing, giving them ideas of what to expect. So what kind of percentages maybe would benefit them, suit them, just to advise them really. So obviously we bring them in first, and then from there we try and advise them, guide them in the right way. And obviously from an Islamic perspective, contracts are very important. So we try and offer these services too. So we offer contract solutions as well, just to try and keep people kind of on the right path, if you like, and making sure that everything's arranged for them well and that there's a level of clarity.
Okay, thank you very much. Saeed Ahmed,
Yeah.
we've got a question here for you. How are you guys tackling the recession? How are you tackling the recession?
Obviously, that's a good question you asked, but as Brother Yusuf gave the investment side, we are tackling the recession such in that way as well, because obviously graduates are coming out of university and everything. Obviously, it is hard for them to find jobs in the industry, especially the white-collar ones. You know, there's so many graduates coming out. It's not only about your degree, it's about your experience, that what they ask for now. And with this investment opportunity, obviously ideas, what the young generation have got, we are trying to help them sustain investments, i.e. obviously from our directors, and which will create more jobs and which will help them develop and get more people into employment.
Okay, brilliant. And obviously, do you have anything to add on to that?
Yes, I actually, yeah, we've got basically the Apprenticeship Scheme.
Okay,
we've
so
got grants available. We can
okay.
actually bring in lots of these things.
How does the apprenticeship scheme work, if you don't mind me?
The way it works nationally,
okay.
you know, the 16 to 24-year-olds, or if you're over 24, we can do the H&D courses. We can put you into areas that you need. If you want to upgrade or enhance your skills, you can attend those.
Okay, so it's not all about just being an existing business owner. It's all about creating business ownership.
Definitely,
The Directors Business Club, isn't it? It's creating entrepreneurship and creating new businesses.
Definitely creating new businesses. We're definitely creating new businesses.
I can see you've got a lot of members in the restaurant industry.
Definitely.
Okay, and one of the questions, you know, I'll ask both of you, staff shortage in this current hard climate. We've got a major issue.
Staff shortage is obviously nowadays, when I was young, obviously we did any job and everything, but nowadays everyone's looking to go into, as I can call it, white-collar jobs. The young generation want experience in other fields except for restaurants. So what we're doing in the Directors of Business Club, all the bosses are getting together, speaking about what are the, you know, what are the channels they're going through. So helping each other, telling them what's working, what's not. And obviously, brothers mentioned the apprentice scheme as well that we've got. If you like to take on, you know, new staff members, train them up in such
receive grants, receive grants too. You know, the government is actually helping these businesses.
Okay,
you know, get funded for taking somebody on. So it's a great innovation way of doing it.
And obviously, you're getting a kid off the street as well, making them more experienced, so they could probably move on or get a full-time employment. And the other thing I was going to mention is, obviously, the Indian curry industry, obviously, they're struggling for staff, but they need to get more competitive with the other markets, so they need to offer, you know, more, you know, staff benefits such as holiday pay, you know, working hours, such as that. They need to start implementing things to make it more attractive for young people to join the business.
Okay, no problem. Do you have anything to add?
No, he's covered it all.
Okay, no problem. That's brilliant. One of my opinion in staff shortage is it's a bit controversial. Actually, there is a staff shortage. I do agree with that. Would you agree with me that there is a lot of unemployed people that actually needs to be taken into work, perhaps giving them the facilities they require? Do you believe that, or do you?
Like unemployed people, as in looking for jobs, or
in our community, it's been told that there's a huge amount of people that are unemployed. Maybe they're claiming the benefits or whatnot. You know, according to statistics, I'm not making this up. They believe that's what the government believes. They believe that
to be honest with yourself,
we as businesses need to do something in order to bring them back out and into jobs.
Like I said, obviously I don't know how accurate the statistics are, but what I see is people are trying to get into jobs. You know,
just going to go in a break in a minute. So
people are trying to get into jobs, but as businesses, as our curry industry or whatever industry you got in, you got to make it more attractive for these people to get into your employment, such as, you know, think about how can you attract them, how can you compete with big employers such as Tesco, you know, all these companies. You got to make it attractive for them to join you, because they're probably waiting for a better pay, better, you know, something sitting at home. I don't know what they're thinking, but it could be anything.
Something, that's something that needs to be looked at.
Definitely.
I feel. Okay, thank you very much, viewers. We're just going to go into a break now, so please do tune in and stay where you are. See you after the break.